today is all about derelict, or rusty cars, as most people call them. So what'll happen is you'll get an email, and they'll tell you there's a wreck, or at the edge of the forest, stray car, and they'll give you a hint as to where this vehicle is. Um, and then you get to go out and pick it up. Now, sadly, it doesn't show up on the big map. So you hit the big pad in the middle to bring up the map. But yeah, they don't show up, but they do show up on the bottom right map. You'll see there's some brown arrow pointing things. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to grab my truck and the trailer. And we'll go pick one of these up. So now one of the things to note is these cars are not usually on a main drag, like on the main road. All over this town, you'll find these little dirt paths that are not on the map. And usually, this is where you're going to find those rusty cars. So let's go see what's over here. Now, there's two up here. So you'll see there's a truck there. There's an SUV here. Now, if you're not sure, it'll have a plate. It's going to have all the glass, and you can get into it. You can't drive it, but you can get into it. So when in doubt, check that out, and that'll let you know if it's one of the cars or not. So I'm going to pick this one up here. There we go. So I'm going to pick this up and take it home, and I will bring you back. Okay, so I've picked up two of the rusty cars. So what I have seen some people do is they'll come and they'll remove all the parts from it and then repair those parts and use those parts on other cars. So we'll do that with this one. Okay, so see, I have all those parts on me now. What I'm going to do is I can throw them into here and repair them. And then I can use those parts on other cars. So you'll see all the parts are off of this thing, but you'll still see the tires are still on it and stuff. So so you're probably wondering, what do we do with this carcass of a vehicle? I'm glad you asked, and I will show you. Oops. That's not part of the show you. I promise it's not. So another reason you might want to do this is, say you accidentally made a mistake and you were short on money. So this is kind of dual purpose what I'm doing here. Now, You don't have to remove the parts like I just did. I was just showing you what some people do. Some people are just going to do what we're about to do. We're just going to drive directly to the junkyard. Once we're there, I will bring you back. So as you can see, there's a minivan there, so that's another one we can pick up. So here we are at the junkyard. And you'll see this little entrance there. So what we're going to do is we're going to back this minivan up into the spot. Okay. So now if we get out, it's giving us a price. And then all we have to do is pull this lever and we get the money. And the car is gone. So yeah, so that's another thing you can do with these cars. So I'm gonna grab that minivan up here and I'll meet you back at the shop. Okay, so we're the next day. Now, what we do with these here is we're going to repair and replace everything to make them 100%. So that can take a while. So I hired these two gentlemen here to take care of it for us. I will bring you back when they're done. Okay, so you'll see they've completed their task. Just gonna scan the cars. You'll see everything's 100 except for the wash polish bodywork. Now you're going to have 100% parts in your stock and storage in order for this to work, right? So, okay, so I'm going to restore the plates. I'm going to mess with the odometer meter. Now when it's this high, I tend to go to the 10,000 and then go down to the 1,000 mark. Just makes it faster. You can sit here for a while if you don't. Okay, we have some gentlemen over in the wash bays waiting for us. Now, the one thing to take into consideration is that if you don't have staff, these are things you're going to have to do yourself. So it can take time, but worth it because as long as you can get it drivable and visually nice, this car was free. So other than the parts, it's pure profit. Parts and time. It does take time to do this stuff, but so I'm just gonna let Tyler go, and I'm gonna move Paul to the body shop, and I will bring you back when they're done washing the cars. Okay. Now this is where it is a lot of work. If you choose to do this yourself or don't have a person that can do it for you, this thing is nothing but rust. You need to grind, putty. The sanding part, I'll admit, is super satisfying. So that part I'm not going to complain about. But yeah, you need to do this entire thing. Front to back. So a lot of work, very time consuming. So I'm going to finish this one up. I'm going to speed through it here and I'll time lapse it for you so that you don't have to sit through the whole thing. But So I'm bringing it back just because if you look at the meter on the top left, you're going to see this is going to autocomplete at some point. Like, we didn't have to go up here and do the roof and stuff. So while it's a lot of work, it's not going to make you do 100% of it. Here comes the unsatisfying part. This one takes a while. So yeah, let me do this, and I will bring you back. Oh, I think I jinxed it by saying something. Oops. Okay, this is my favorite part. It's so nice and wide. Reaches all the corners. But as you can see, like, this is no small task to completely 100% these rusty cars, right? So, but let me finish this and I'll bring you back. After this is painting, so I'm just going to bring you back after the painting as well. So. And now you can see why I prefer to use staff to do it. So I'm just going to get this in the bay. And yeah, thanks, Paul. Paul will handle it. And that, my friends, is a former rusty car, or derelict, as I like to call them. I have a few more around town to go pick up, so I'm going to go do that. I'll put a little gas in here and put it for sale. And other than parts and time, this thing was free. So let's take a look. Purchase price $0, market price $9,219. So yeah, I could probably get 13,000 for it, and pure profit. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're almost at the conclusion of this series for the tips and tricks. And yeah, so hopefully you'll join me for one more. Should be the last one in the episode or in the series. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.